Hello everybody, and welcome back to some Resi 7. As I stated last time, we will start by playing the Happy Birthday tape since it does come into play in the next section. In between parts, I've actually played a little bit of some of the DLCs, the band footage stuff. I played the Nightmare one, which is just like a wave survival, and the 21.
Lucky son of a bitch. You know, I actually envy you. What? You don't believe me? This short? Well, you can't fake this. It has taken me weeks to finish this, and it is finally ready. And it's all for you. Oh, come on now. Don't be like that. It's gonna be fun. Just you wait.
Yeah, here we are, back as Clancy. And actually, the band footage, I didn't realize that all of it was Clancy. At least I think. I don't know about the Daughters one, but I know that the Bedroom Nightmare and 21 is. Which honestly makes me care more for Clancy probably than fucking Ethan. Because, I mean, Clancy's doing all this without weapons or anything, right? Oh no. Happy fucking birthday, God of Light.
I'm calling the game. I'd really like to make it out of this room alive and not die a horrible, painful death. I know. It's a temp title. Take a candle, light it, and put it on the cake. And remember to smile. This party is for you.
So yeah, this we'll take that. Not that we need it right away, but we'll take it because we do need it. So this is a puzzle that we'll be coming across as Ethan, and the fact that we do it now, means that we can basically skip it later when we play it as Ethan. We can just go like straight to the end of it and be done with it.
Fucking disgusting.
But even if you know, because like the whole thing is like since Ethan has seen this tape, he knows it, right? But even though we play this tape now, if we replay it, because there is an achievement. Now if we take that through the water, is that, and then we can see that there's a hangman, a tombstone, and a baby. If we go to the end, we can't actually we can't skip it, unfortunately. And as you can imagine, that means that this here is Clancy's final tape. Now, technically, you die in the band footage tapes as well, or at least most of them you'll die. But they all technically have a way to survive, and therefore have the canon is that Clancy actually survived all of the other things. Now, like I said, I did play the Nightmare one, which is Wave Survival. And it's alright. I mean, it wasn't bad. You have to survive, I think, just 5 waves in order for it to count as surviving it. But I did not. I managed 3, maybe 4 waves. I want to say I survived 4 waves, and I almost had it. But it actually plays kind of like, well, it doesn't play like that. The what you do to, or like the how you win. just like in Five Nights at Freddy's, when you win every, or like you pass every hour, it'll like the little clock comes up. That's the same. Every time you beat a wave, the little clock comes up.
What the fuck is this? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh man! No!
Ouch. But yeah, I think you only need to survive 5. The fact that I managed to survive 4 is pretty fucking good to me. You have to fight Jack like halfway through at the end of night 3, or at the end of hour 3, not night 3. Which I guess isn't like 5 nights, because 5 Nights at Freddy's, obviously, it goes 5 nights, not just 5 hours. But yeah, it was alright. The reason I was checking them out was because I knew what the bedroom one was. I don't know what the daughter's one is, because the fact that there's an achievement to get both a good ending and a bad ending leads me to believe that it is at least story based, so worth playing. And then I played the 21 one, which surprisingly enough, I actually will do a video in, because it is actually part of the story, the base version of it. You then have like a survival mode of it that you unlock after, where you have to just keep winning. The survival mode, you have to win 5 in a row, or you have to defeat 5 people. So you need to win 25 hands, at most 25 hands, without losing 5. Basically, at best, you can lose 5. Well, I guess technically there's ways to make it so you can lose more than 5, but yeah, this is the end of Clancy. He dies painfully in a fire. And then after you finish survival, there's survival plus, which is just a different one, but you have to defeat 10 people in a row, and you're allowed to lose technically more, but you also have to win significantly more. Like, assuming that you don't do anything to raise bets, you can lose 10, I think, but you have to win 30. I did not manage that one. I did manage the base one and the regular survival, but I did not manage survival plus. But yeah, that was the happy birthday tape. I realized that during all of that, I talked about stuff that had nothing to do with what I was doing, but yeah. So I do plan on doing at least one video in each of the DLC things. I haven't personally played Bedroom, but I've seen it played more than once. What the hell is that? So that one should go rather easy. I know that Jack's 55th birthday or whatever, I haven't played that one, and I haven't really seen it played. I saw like a little bit. I'm like, what the fuck? Did I, like, was my inventory full or something when no? Yeah, I don't know. I could have, maybe I picked that up in Everything Possible, not in this space game. Oh well. But yeah, so that one there will definitely just be a one and done. I don't know. I actually don't know if that one has anything to do with Clancy. But either way, I don't plan on doing more than one video in that. But I'll do the rest. I'll do the rest of them. The daughters one, like I said, there's a good ending and a bad ending. I might do both endings depending on how much changes between them. I'll definitely do a video in the 21. Now, unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to skip this.
Ethan.
This right here is special. You see, Ethan, not everybody wants to turn back the clock. What? What, Evelyn? I'm just trying to show him. Not everybody wants to go back to how things were. There's a stupid bitch. She doesn't understand that I don't want to go back to how things were before my father found y'all. Not everybody wants to turn back the clock. So Ethan, Ethan, you can crawl around underneath that filthy, rotten house all you want looking for them ingredients, but you ain't gonna find a goddamn thing, Ethan. You'll need that serum? Ooh, baby. You're gonna have to come through me. You hear? Now, come on, Ethan. What do you say? Fuck!
He also gets out of that chair, like, rather calmly for the TV exploding. Like, you would think that he would just, like, fling himself backwards and, like, flip over the back of the chair. But anyway, yeah, there's, yeah. Like I said, played some of the DLC, it was pretty fun. Looking forward to playing the rest. But I'll probably leave it to do in video. So now we have these tripwire bombs that you can avoid by crouching under. Not all of them, but some of them you have to walk around. But you can also do this.
Wow, woo. You have got a good eye. Careful now. They bite back.
Actually, you know what? I don't think that there's any real enemies right away. But yeah, you want to be careful. You don't want to be too close to them when you shoot them.
Sorry for the mess.
It's generally not, like, you can get pretty fucking close, like, way closer than you should be able to for sure. But you still don't want to get, like, right up on them.
That is not what I put those things there for.
Oh yeah, so this here was for the treasure photo, which is actually your second repair kit, so you can repair both the pistol and the shotgun. But I don't really need the pistol, but obviously if you don't have the Wesker here, it is definitely a good idea to do the pistol. I would still recommend doing the shotgun first. But obviously, since you get 2 repair kits, it isn't horrible to do it. Now, you may notice that it doesn't show there's an item on here. And if you look at it, it looks just like a normal box. There's supposed to be less tape on it, but it looks the same to me. But obviously with the X-ray glasses or cyclostaplets, you can tell whether or not it's an explosive crate by whether or not there's an item in it. Now, as you can see, there are, or maybe you can see, maybe you can't. It's not the easiest thing ever. But you can see that there are indeed tripwires in this room.
Guess I'm gonna have to step up my game.
Now that, I do believe, is where we need to go to get through here.
I know. Fucking password, right? Why don't you try 0814? No. 0621. No. It's 0514. Oh, come on. Take a chance, you never know.
Sure. 0, 6, 2, 1.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
And a very painful death if you stand still there. Let's see, where's the broken? There it is. Go, and there's the M19 handgun that we don't need. Or the Magnum ammo that we don't need. Or that we don't need. That you can actually try different ones. Now I think there it is. I was like, there should have been a door that opened up. What am I on? It's good. Now I think that is always the same code. But if you actually type in the code, then it changes. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's how it works. Obviously, that one's an explodey box. There's nothing in the cabinet. But yeah, it's a. I didn't think that you could keep trying though, but apparently. Yeah, there it is. Hate those guys. They are the worst. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's more in here as well. So yes, we are back to some enemies now. Oh, come on, that definitely... Oh, you dirty bastard. Okay. What the fuck did I hit there? I was definitely crouched under. Let's just fully heal. That. Oh, and there was a fucking full heal right there. Also... Wait. Since when is there fucking steroids there? Seriously, when did that? I don't remember that being there. That would have been nice to remember though, as that would have fully healed me. Don't miss the head on that one. Good God, even when on the ground, they still take 2 fucking headshots. Plus 1 non-headshot, as it turns out, but... Mix that up. We'll keep the steroid for now. For if we, need to heal. Also, I'm using... Okay, good, I was using Cast. Mr. Everywhere up there. Wow, there's actually a lot more Magnum ammo than I remember as well. Now, granted, I guess I never played through this with the X-ray glasses on before now, so odds are that the ammo's always been there, but I've also pretty much decided that I'm not going to go for the 100% or all the achievements in this game. It's definitely doable, but it's just, I don't want to. Yeah, I guess if I have that many, I should be fine to throw that in there. But I mean, there's also an achievement for making it through the game without using more than, or without using 3 or more healing herbs. I think you can heal or using 2 healing items. The steroids, though, are a full heal that don't count for that. So you can just time those. I think you get 3 of them. So you could technically time those so that you get a heal out of it. And then there's one for not opening the item box more than, or opening the item box less than 3 times or something, or only 3 times. And the reason why that one specifies only 3 times is because you have to open it 3 times during the story, which I think is kind of like a shitty thing to do, where it's like, you can only open the box 3 times. By the way, you have to open the box 3 times during the story, which means like any of the extras that you get, like my gun here, or the X-ray glasses, you can't pick those up. Or you can't get those until until you open up the box for the second time. Any of that, you can't, like, any of the items that, like, you absolutely need, so, like the keys, like, you don't even want to pick up the scorpion key, because then you can't drop it until, well, I mean, we would still have it on us now. Yeah, of course it does.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the
But yeah, it just sounds like a giant pain in the ass. Not to mention, I'm not really having any fun on that house. And this is why I brought the grenade launcher, by the way.
It's how you deal with hardships in life that makes you a man, Ethan.
Oh, miss. Oh my god.
You doing okay, buddy?
That knocked him down? Sure did. Did it kill him? Sure did.
Fat man down. He was never my favorite anyways.
Alright. So yeah, that is if you're on normal or easy anyway. I don't know if they show up earlier. It wouldn't surprise me in Madhouse, but that is your first and unfortunately not last encounter with one of them. They are, as you can imagine, just big fucking bullet sponges that like to throw up on you. So yeah, that there is kind of a boss fight. I'm tempted to count that as a boss fight, because while it is against a normal enemy, it is very much like a showy, like, here's this really strong guy. I mean, it's kind of a boss fight, but not really, you know? I don't know. $14.08, you're next. There should be another coin, and then our stairs. But yeah, not too many enemies. But But yeah, it's like, I don't know whether or not to count that as a boss fight or not, because I mean, it's kind of a boss fight, but not really, you know? But now...
Oh, buddy, this is a test of skills, so no cheating. That shit you're carrying, get rid of it.
Now, probably the worst part about this is you have to give up everything. You cannot... So this here's the first time that you absolutely have to open the box. And you have to put everything in there. You can't just put, like, almost everything if you have even, like, a chem fluid. Oh, I actually never noticed that he showed up there. But, like, you can't even have, like, a chem fluid on you. Alright. Go over here. Leave. Oh, I guess we do need to light this again.
All you gotta do is light the candle and
kiss my ass.
Ethan, language. There are children in the building. Somewhere. I think. I'm not sure anymore.
So yeah, this here is exactly the same puzzle as it was in the Happy Birthday tape. But since we've done the Happy Birthday tape, we can skip pretty much all of it. Come on. Since we already know. Now there's also nothing to collect in here. There. But yeah, since we know that's his loser, we can just immediately grab this and do the end of it. Now you may recall that at the end of the Happy Birthday tape, when Clancy does it, when he pulled out this, it dumped oil on the floor. So when he put the cake or the candle on the cake and it exploded, it ignited the oil, which is why he burned to death. Now, as far as I know, this whole this thing does work. Like the whole puzzle thing does work again. But I'm not sure what happens if you actually do it. Like if you go through all the steps as. Now also, since once again we've seen the tape, Ethan should have put that on there and then backed the fuck up.
Motherfucker! You're supposed to die!
So this here is a timer that actually works. That is exactly how long you have to do this. And get the fuck out. But yeah, as far as I know, everything still works, but I don't know exactly what, like...
That was supposed to be for you, goddammit!
Oh no, he must have just left. And here's the D-Series head.
Finally. Mia? Mia! Mia!
She's alive.
Who are you? Where are you?
We're just beyond the pier, outside that room. Hurry.
Well now, Ethan.
The fuck do you want?
You? Dead? Guess that's not in the cards. Not yet.
Lucky me. Look, unless you have any more surprises up your sleeve, I suggest you...
Now that would be telling, Ethan. And I don't do spoilers.
Now, I'm pretty sure that that's it for him. Like, I don't think that you, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for him for the main game. He shows up again in the DLCs, but... Anyway, So it's now at this point where if you don't know what's coming up, and for whatever reason you decided to try and do the only open the box 3 times on like your first run, it is here that you may screw yourself. Yeah, I guess I'll need that. And the reason I say that is because not only I will also take out a chem fluid and an herb. I will take out. Oops. Whoops. No. And actually, come to think of it, with what's coming up. Well, actually, do I want to use that on that? Yeah, I think I do. Anyway, I think that's everything that I want from here. Oh, well, I'll keep that. And actually, you know what? That can go in there for now. I will need it right away, but I'll pull it out then. Because here is the crank that we used fucking forever ago. This is also the second time that you have to open up the box. Specifically because of that crank, by the way. Because you need that crank up ahead. And, it's fine. And if you don't take it out now, then you'll have to open up that box again right away in order to get it. But they give you no indication that that you will need the crank coming up. And since it's an item from like a while ago, there is a very good chance that you would have absolutely no clue
I'm coming, Mia.
that it's something that you need right now, you know? So it is kind of a dick move, but it is also why you are basically required to play this game multiple times to get all the achievements. But I mean, there is one achievement as well to beat it in under 4 hours, so I mean, it can be a very short game. Well, actually, I guess I can. Shotgun shells. I don't know why I picked up the burner fuel. It's not something I need. Now, there isn't a whole lot of enemies before the next boss either. Some more mag. Yeah, there's definitely way more of that than I thought. Now, the next set of enemies you can technically run past. If you manage it, but yeah, there's him, and then there should be yes, these guys. There we go. But yeah, you can run past them and just completely ignore them. There should be, I think, another one of those guys there. That guy there. But once you make it in here, you're safe. Handgun ammo there, gunpowder there, worthless psychostimulants there, some more flame rounds. herb, since we have a box here. That's it for the crank. We'll keep those on me. We'll keep all of that on me. Chem fluid, you get back up to 3 healing items. Oh yeah. And then last but not least, E-series head. Also, if you're going for the only open the box 3 times, you'd obviously have to take out the arm and head much earlier than this. Like back when you take out the crank. Oh, and then I almost missed the fucking fluids up there. That should be good for the fight coming up though. But yeah, if you didn't take out the arm and head when you got the crank out, you will need them now. Because if you don't have them when you come in here, you're required to go back and get them.
Zoe? Zoe,
Not now. We don't have the time. Do you have both ingredients?
right here. There should be enough, right?
If we make him fast enough, my father and Lucas aren't far away. He's coming. Daddy's coming. Good. There's enough for 2.
Sure, why not? And then you see her go over here, and
So after we make the serum, what's next?
There's a boat outside. We'll take it through the swamp. But neither of us will get very far without the serum. Hey, one of those is mine.
Zoe, get your ass back to the house. I will deal with you later.
so yeah, this is Jack.
It's bad enough. You die for me. Now you're playing against me with my own blood.
This is getting old, Jack.
There we go. There we go. But yeah, this fight here is just shoot all the little eyeballs. Ah, fuck. Damn it. There we go. Sure did. Oh, come on, make it up, Ethan. Ah, you fucker. Oh. Oh, I think it may have popped from just the, yeah, it popped from the fire. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, got that one.
You're gonna wish you never were born.
Ow. Alright. Did not expect him to, really? That's no fair. It's really not fair when they fucking, like, knock you down and you don't even have a chance to get back up before they fucking get you again and kill you. Like,
Get your ass
fucking hate
back to
shit
the
like that.
house. I will deal with you later.
Sure you will.
It's bad enough. You die for me. Now you're going against me with my own blood.
This is getting old, Jack.
I really wish that there, like, if there was an item that, like, made it so that you,
You turn my kill against me. And kill my wife.
oh, really? And then he crawls back down? But yeah, like, I got the items that increases the amount of or decreases the amount of damage I take when I block and shit. I would much, much prefer an item that makes it so that, like, he fucking uses his healing items faster and doesn't, like, fucking stare at his fucking arm.
I was gonna get father.
Let's see, does he still have one on that arm? He does.
Your wish is over. Turn. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Go. Now I'm not seeing any more eyeballs, which is a little worried. Oh, there we go. Is that it? Oh, yeah, it must be because I can't climb up the ladder now, so. Yeah, there it is. Oh, ow, fuck.
Don't be scared.
There we go.
I've seen everything.
Ethan, this way.
Not leaving, are you?
Use the serum on him.
You want me to cure him?
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Come on. Mia's waiting for us.
All right. So yeah, that's the mutated Jack fight. As you can see, not fun and very difficult. Yeah, it's just another reason why I wouldn't want to finish this game on Madhouse.
There's only one left.
There's only one left. There can't just be one left. What the hell are we gonna do now?
So now you have the one choice in the game. You can cure Zoe, who you just met and know nothing about, or you can cure Mia, who has been your wife for multiple years.
It was foolish thinking I could escape. But Zoe... Go! Both of you just go!
Now, maybe that daughter's
I'm
DLC
sure
will
someone who can help. This is my home.
do
Apparently
something
I belong here.
about Zoe's backstory, because I know that the end of Zoe is another one of the DLCs, but she's not really,
I'll send help.
despite being in the
Don't
name,
bother.
she isn't in it that
There
much.
won't be anyone left to help!
But yeah, depending on who you choose for this does change the ending. I don't know what happens to Zoe if you choose her. Because the end of Zoe DLC is really based off of you choosing Mia. In fact, everything is based off you choosing Mia, including the sequel to this game. So I don't know why they gave you the fucking choice. When they go hard, that Mia is the canon choice. And not to mention, she's the only one that actually makes sense. Because as I said, you don't know Zoe. Like, she's helped you throughout this game a little bit, but I mean, as Ethan, you know.
Thank you,
Who the hell else was I gonna choose?
Ethan.
Mia, I know you've been through a lot. We need to talk. You had something to do with all this, didn't you? Look, I just want to know the truth.
Ethan, I honestly don't remember.
Try. Is that the boat? How the fuck did that get here? Oh, you're okay. What the hell was that? What the fuck? What is that? What is that?
Mommy. This way.
Alright.
Ethan?
Okay. So we'll end this part here. You know, little cutscene after the boss fight. And we'll pick up from here on Friday. I don't know. I think I could definitely make it to the end of the game in one part, but I don't know whether. But it's been like, if I just played this part coming up, I could probably do it in less than an hour, but I don't know that I could do it now in less than an hour. I mean, obviously you have to do the entire game in less than 4 hours, I think, is the achievement, but that would probably be better done with infinite ammo, if I had to guess. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. Next part we'll pick up our next part will be everything possible before that boss, same as always. Which honestly, I feel like there's a big gap between the bosses, but there isn't a whole lot. But there isn't a whole lot in between them, like enemy and item wise. But I guess if there isn't a whole lot of enemies, they don't need to give you a whole lot of items, right? Especially since, like, right now, all we have is this strange bottle. It's probably important. Yeah, it says E001. If you remember, that was what was written on the picture of the old lady. But yeah, we'll do the everything possible on Wednesday, and then we'll be back for another section. Now, the only thing is if I don't make it because now the next boss is the final boss. Like that's it. Like once I make it to the end of the game, that's it. So it could very well be that both Friday and Sunday are just regular play parts and not everything possible parts. But that'll be it for this part anyway. And I said part a lot. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time for more.